back to the Craft Parenting Podcast, the podcast about two Cincinnati craft beer lovers with a parenting problem. My name is Joe Ludwig. This is Caroline.
Aloha.
And we are back once more to go over the Higher Gravity Beervent calendar box. And this is day 10.
10.
This is day 10. If you don't know what Higher Gravity is or what Beervent is, we have
10 other episodes.
We have a whole catalog of episodes, either on our RSS feed and audio only, or on our YouTube page. So go ahead and click on the. It's called Higher Gravity Preview, and that's where you start. And then you can go on the journey with us. They're just quick and dirty episodes, about 20 minutes each, maybe even less if we can do it.
Yeah, we have 10 episodes so far this year. We're going to get to the point soon where we're going to surpass the number of episodes that we had last year, because we had a lot of smoosh a bunch of days into one episodes. Now we're just chopping them up.
Yeah, we last year for whatever reason we combined them at the end, 2, and then I think just one.
Well, that was also because we were recording them the same day. So when we missed a day, we had to smoosh days together.
Yeah.
And then when family parties happened, we had to smoosh multiple days together, and it got very interesting very quickly. Now we're just doing all of that on the front end. So we have some cushion.
We're trying to.
Yeah.
The cushion is going away, though.
We've got some cushion.
So without further ado, what is beer number 10?
It is 4 fours from Equilibrium Brewing. You said 10, so I had to say 4 because it's the name of it.
It is day 10, right?
It is day 10.
Okay.
It is 4 fours.
You kind of looked at me funny, like I didn't know. Like I did it wrong or something.
I just wanted to confuse you with the 4 fours, which is the name of this beer by Equilibrium, which is a collaboration with a bunch of other breweries, which I will name soon. It is a double India Pale Ale and is 8.5%. And is beer balanced by science.
All right, then.
So the description that I found on Beer Advocate is that this is a collaboration with J. Wakefield Brewing, Other Half Brewing, and Vitamin C, SEA Brewing. 4 fours is based on the popular mathematical pastime that uses exactly 4 fours to form every integer from 0 to 50 using only standard mathematical operators such as plus, minus, multiplication, division, and square root. So I am a nerd, and I did not know that this was a thing, so you cannot call me a super nerd.
You knew what Fibonacci was, though.
Well, yeah, that everybody knows what a Fibonacci sequence is. They teach you that in elementary school.
I don't think I was taught that.
You just didn't remember it. It's fine. You do the words, I do the numbers, and it works out. Getting everyone together to make one of our biggest collabs yet involved piecing together some of our favorite ingredients in new ways, and we're happy to report that both the math in the beer and on the label check out. We started with a heavy base of oats and wheat before the Idaho 7, Citra, and Citra Indigo whirlpool. Then we dry hopped with 4 of our favorite hops at levels never seen before, with Citra, Strata, Galaxy, and Zappa. And I will say, having not had this beer close to my face, I can smell it already.
It's very strong.
They got the flavor in there. Dense haze pours into your glass with aromas of tropical mango, orange tang, assorted berry, and grape drink. Hoppy saturated flavors of dank mango orange juice smoothie, papaya chunks, and green nerds candy are balanced by a hoppy bite and giant #EQ juice melon finish, bringing you right to your next sip. I'm sorry, did they say green nerds candy? They said green nerds candy. Okay. The glass gets emptied quickly, so we recommend you pause the puzzle solving while enjoying our latest banger, because it's 8.5%. So tread carefully. It's got a nice frothy head. It's definitely hazy. And it's got a little bit of floaties in it. But, that can get some of the fruit on the nose.
It does have a little bit of something in it.
It's not super filtered.
I don't know what that is, but so this is exactly what they say.
Yes.
It's very hoppy, very bitter.
I wouldn't say it's like super bitter.
It's hoppy.
But it's very hoppy, and it definitely sticks to your tongue. And the aftertaste kind of tastes like the taste.
Yeah. It does have a lingering, like, bitterness after that comes after it. But, like, you're, like, licking.
That noise that you love.
Yes. I can kind of taste the grapefruit. Is that, like, something that's in there? Like, the citrus?
So they say mango, orange tang, assorted berry, and grape drink. I'm not sure I get grape drink. But that's one of the aromas that they say. So mango, I mean, that's kind of in the citrusy family. I mean, a lot of the hops are citrus.
Yeah, definitely a citrus. Fruity.
It does taste a little juicy.
And it's a tall boy. They gave us another tall boy.
They did.
16 ounce. This is a little too powerful for my taste as far as IPAs go.
A little bit. And unlike, was that 2 days ago? The other 8.5% that we had, Delirium. That one, I couldn't taste the alcohol as much as I can on this one. Delirium was dangerous because I couldn't really tell the alcohol
Which
was
one
there.
was Delirium again?
That was the withdrawal from ethanol addiction.
Oh, the Belgian.
Yes, the Belgian beer with pink elephant on it.
Okay.
So I can taste the alcohol a little bit more. It's not like super overpowering alcohol, but it's there on the palate.
Yeah. So this is definitely a sipper.
Yes, it is.
It's not my favorite of the Beervent, but it's definitely different compared to what we've had. So that's I enjoy the variety, and this is a risk-free environment.
Yeah, and it's
as far as I'm not buying like a 6-pack of this.
Yeah, and like I would like to drink this beer, but like I would only want to drink like a half or 2/3 of this can. So getting to give you a third or half of the can makes it less go to waste.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to waste it, but I'm going to drink it. It's just going to be a little slower than I normally do. And
sorry, my nose itched.
I don't know what that was. But it's exactly what they say. It's just a little too much for me. And it is a lot. They listed a lot of ingredients, and it's exactly what they say. So if you like hops, if you like strong IPAs, in your face citrus, this is the beer for you for sure.
And if you want to do math, they have math on the can. So using the 4/4 principle, but there's factorials on here, and I don't remember what it is when there's a line over the number, but there's that on here too, which is not part of that number sequence that they said, that guy. So you can get the addresses of all the different breweries that participated if you want to math it, or you can just Google it like a sane person would.
I like words. I don't know what that means.
I do math for fun when I wake up.
EQOH.
Equilibrium, other half. The C, Vanilla C Brewing, I think, and J Wakefield. Was it Vanilla?
Where is Equilibrium at?
They are in Middletown, New York, not Middletown, Ohio.
Okay.
There are lots of Middletowns that are not in the middle of things.
And are these breweries also New York?
I believe so.
It doesn't say.
Because it doesn't give me states, so I'm assuming that they're all in the same state. Yeah. Oh, vitamin C, sorry. It's vitamin C brewing, not vanilla. I don't know.
It sounds like a rap group.
I mean,
Or a boy band.
it'd be cool if Julia paired a rap with this one, since you mentioned rap stuff. But
Well, I think by the time this posts, she's on to the next one.
yes, she is. So she just drank the strawberry cheesecake beer, and she posted, "Hey, as a note to everybody, make sure you roll your can a few times before you open it up." And I was like, we did not do that. But it's on camera, so it's content. And she was like, I did not do that either, but I wanted to warn the others. So maybe they would actually do that.
Yeah, it's too late for us.
It is way too late for us now at this point.
No, we mixed it, so you can still save it. It's not like it's a lost cause if you don't roll it or whatever.
Yeah, you just swirl it around a bit. And
that was the
finished
cheesecake one, so you can go back and find it. I don't remember what day that was at this point.
It was the 6th.
All right, there you go.
Because that's what today is. It's beer number 6.
It was beer number 6.
Yes.
So is that posting tomorrow?
Yes, that will post tomorrow, which is the 7th. And then this will post today,
Oh, yeah.
which is the 11th.
Okay. That makes total sense. And you can see why I don't know what day of the week it is, because I'm editing day whatever, and and we're recording day whatever too. So I'm like in the past and the present.
You have to go into the office tomorrow, and your work Christmas party is tomorrow.
Okay.
Note to you for that.
I know that.
So, Equilibrium Brewing. We talked about them last year, but we're going to talk about them again this year. Once upon a time, in an environmental engineering lab about 3 hours away, Equilibrium began at MIT with the desire to make clean water for people in need in such places as Haiti, Bangladesh, Vietnam, the USA, and many others. At MIT, we learned to master concentrations of stuff in water, to put it simply. In these early applications, we used this mastery of water science to take bad stuff out of water. While this was happening, we were falling in love with craft beer, the craft beer community, the craft beer experience, and the bonds and memories that craft beer creates. We realized that craft beer was really in the business of experience and community. To put a twist on an old saying, we believe the right craft beer turns ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. It's true. Beer has the power to bring people together.
Aww.
I lost my point being silly. We then realized beer is also concentrations of stuff in water, and given our training, we're really good at that. So we decided that we wanted to try and create some of the best beer in the world through science. With this beer, we would create memorable experiences and community. Our new passion led us to run our water mastery in reverse and put delicious stuff into water. Beer. Our first batches were created in co-founder Pete Oates' house. With less than state-of-the-art equipment. Yes, that's a shower head. And no, this stove did not survive the years of recipe development. Yeah, they have a very interesting beer setup. I recommend checking it out. It's
What is the shower head for?
cooling down, transferring the beer and filtering it.
Oh, they do.
Cooling it down.
they
I
do
don't know.
They do the carboy method.
Potentially. I don't know. They've got 3 different containers, and I'm very confused. We realized the styles of beer we like to drink had massive, intense tastes. MIT. Yes, we're very clever. But we also had a round flavor profiles without edges and were easy to drink. So the question became, how do you achieve the right balance between these concepts? Equilibrium.
Okay.
Science nerd stuff. In 2009, we decided to open a brewery. We went heavy on the science and still continue to do so as beer is incredibly complex. We are brewing 6 batches a day to get the right distribution of compounds in the glass, which triggers the cascade of, wow, this is really good, which then brings people together and creates memorable experiences. In 2015, we purchased Henry Street in Middletown, New York, which became our base of operations. We honed our techniques here until we were ready to share our beer with the world. On 2/4/17, we had our first bottle release of There and Back Again, aged on apricots and peaches. So they did lots of bottle share stuff. They quickly outgrew their tap room, and they opened a new facility
This is a very long
in
process.
2019, and they love beer and science. Last year, we're pretty sure, they were the replacement beer for things that went boom that weren't supposed to go boom. And that was a good beer. This is also a good beer. And I will not finish it while we are recording because it is a lot of beer.
It's a big beer for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to have that change of pace from, because I love
Yesterday was
pastry stouts.
Yeah. And yesterday was a beer flavored beer. So they're just like, whoop.
Yeah, they're like going all over the place this year.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the pastry stouts, but it's nice to have, variety in the Beervent box. Because that's part of the experience too. Because I can just go to the store right now and get a 6-pack of my favorite stout or whatever. But you get the Beervent box to try different styles, different varieties, different brands.
Learn about new breweries.
That's what I mean, new breweries in different parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's relatively risk-free. I mean, we pay for it for the box, but it's not like I have 5 other beers of this to drink. It's just one and done. And if I like it, hopefully Higher Gravity will have it.
And the memories are forever.
Yes.
Until we forget what we drank next year.
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we sign off?
This is a very good beer. I am becoming more of a fan of IPAs, or at least I tolerate them a lot better than I used to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm changing.
Well, this is a double IPA.
This is a double IPA.
So you don't order a double IPA if you just tolerate IPAs.
Yeah. And this is right up to Josh's alley.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Julia, hold your Beervent calendar close.
We won't tell Josh that this one's coming. Hopefully you can get it all to yourself, but share if you want to.
I am at Craft Parenting Joe on Instagram.
And I am at Caroline Creates Crafts.
And we are the Craft Parenting Podcast. We are on all the social media platforms. Like, follow, subscribe, share. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Aloha.